Greetings and welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Juatco. My co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So, Star Trek Discovery, Season 5, Episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
Are you more excited about reviewing this or about the Canuck game tonight?
Yeah! By the time you're seeing this, the Canucks will have already advanced to the third round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Not according to the refs. According to the refs, there's another plan. I'm just kidding. Fuck the Oilers.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I have a retro one too, except mine's actually from them.
Oh my god, that's good. That was good. I was not expecting that. I don't want to talk about Star Trek anymore. I want to talk about hockey. But we're here to talk about Star Trek.
Yeah, so what you think of this episode?
And it was whatever. It was an episode that happened. I'm getting
there was
pretty.
A library.
There was
in Toronto.
That was pretty neat. I liked, when you could tell some of it was, was an actual place, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mostly, I'm just still really sick of everything Moll and/or Locke are doing. That's awful.
She's manipulating the guys, and
it was really awful.
Oh my god! Can you believe he's doing this?
Oh my god.
Oh,
he's a jerk.
He's breaking his oath, even though there's really no reason to blow up the library at the end. Like,
yeah. There's just no reason she should be there at all.
No,
she should be in their brig the entire time.
Well, I thought if we went to the library and got this one clue that you don't even know you're supposed to go to the library, how'd she figure that out? Then we just find the progenitor weapon. Oh, there's other clues on Discovery. You didn't tell me that. Oh, don't lie to me again. Fuck off.
I don't understand why they're letting her do anything.
No,
so Breen should have stuck them in their oubliette and then brought her out if they needed her for something.
Yeah.
So that's very silly. The whole I don't know. It feels very teen drama CW kind of nonsense every time they're doing something with her.
It doesn't help when they cast a bunch of CW people to play characters in the show.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess that too.
And not even a good CW, like Supernatural.
I asked to be set free, Primarch, so that I may assist in the noble quest to restore the Scion.
I was also pretty disappointed with the capabilities of the Archive. I thought they'd be able to fight back a bit with them being like the combined knowledge of every race or something. They might.
Yeah. Nobody donated
something.
weapons, just books.
Yeah, like they might be able to do something. You know, the Klingon ladies talking about we've dealt with this before or whatever, and they just have absolutely no resistance to the Breen at all.
Yeah.
They didn't even have anyone fighting them or any automated methods of dealing with them. It was just.
What were your thoughts on the Klingon librarians?
So there's definitely room for like a girly girl Klingon, especially in something outside of normal Klingon society to be like interesting or fun, but just no one reacted to it, and I don't know what I was supposed to be doing with this.
Shouldn't Discovery been like, why do the Klingons look so weird?
Yeah, Discovery doesn't think Klingons look like that.
According to our records, Dr. Derricks was an accomplished neuroscientist, originally from Beta Z. Became an archivist herself later in life, lived out the remainder of her days here.
Was it confirmed she was actually supposed to be Klingon? I guess her name sounded Klingon.
I don't know. She had the shoulder pads, come on, she had the forehead.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, did you look it up?
I didn't look it up, but that just occurred to me right now. But this feels like another example of something where, like, if Strange New Worlds did this, then it would be interesting and I would like it more.
I was just like...
But they do these things and they don't know what to do with them.
She talked like a girl from today.
Yeah.
Like a Cardassian or something.
Well, she talked like customer service.
Yeah.
And, like, that could be funny or fun or interesting, but we didn't do anything with it.
I just thought it was kind of dumb. And then when she left, I was like, when's she coming back? Screw on me, Chris.
Yeah, bring her back.
Pretty
She was
Klingon.
cute. Yeah.
We're here to serve everyone, as long as everyone follows the rules.
And if they don't?
Why, we send them to the dungeon, of course. Just kidding. We don't actually have a dungeon here. It's really more of an oubliette.
Go to the Badlands, they get directions to the library, go in there and they look at some books.
Yeah. Thought it was
book.
funny. Yeah, it was funny how the book came to me. Jokes.
Yeah, that's as good as when the Madame was working with TJ Hooker and be like, it's so funny that I'm working with a man named Hooker.
And we got to see a piece of the root from his big Kwok-Choon tree.
Yeah. I was like, they're collecting all this knowledge and stuff, and then they're just like, but you can take it because you're the last.
Yeah.
Huh.
I guess they got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not too attached to any particular thing. But maybe they're going to be like rebuilding it with the progenitor tech, because you can do that.
Yeah.
Apparently we can bring things back to life, so why
A
not?
whole planet?
Well, the tree.
What is this, Genesis?
We could colonize. Well, yeah.
What is this, Genesis 3?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Super Genesis. But yeah, maybe they'll just colonize a new planet and grow their tree, and it can be New Kwok-Choon. And Moll can join with the new friendly, cuddly Breen that she rules now, apparently.
Yeah, it only took one episode of Discovery, like, protecting the library for her to realize Discovery's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, like, the whole time Federation has been protecting people from their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like, how about that sandy planet? That
Remember when you guys were going to blow up an entire planet?
Yeah.
Or, well, not a planet, but yeah, just blow up an entire settlement and however many thousands of people.
And we crashed 2 ships in there to protect it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, like, this lesson's already been shown to you.
Prepare to fly.
What? No! You'd be starting a war with the Federation. All the Breen factions would be drawn in. They could turn against us.
Us? So you're a Breen now.
Discovery can cloak, apparently.
Yeah.
We mentioned that a couple times. Apparently they did that last season, and I have absolutely no memory of it.
Well, I blank a lot on last season, because why remember it? I believe we were on a quest to find aliens from another world that were destroying our world by accident.
Mm-hmm. There was good bits in there with the 10C, and they had to do that, like the figuring out how to talk to them, and the translation's actually really interesting.
Briefly, it was interesting.
Briefly,
I recall
and then
it suddenly just...
Yeah, and then, like, overnight, we figured out how to use this super basic pheromones thing to have a good old Burnham crying speech, because we don't know what else to do.
She did it again today. She's just like, oh, I don't have time for this. I'm like, but you do it for feelings.
And that was the answer.
Yeah.
The answer was feelings.
Yeah. I dreaded it, because it was like, oh, cool, yeah, you're running around, you gotta find a clue, you gotta figure this out, and it's just like, the whole library is getting darker because there are times when I'm sure she'll die in this mindscape, and then, like, you know, program book or whatever is just like, yeah, blah, 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 and she's just like, I give up, I'm just gonna talk to you. I'm like, oh, fuck, now it's done, she solved it.
How?
If you're going to be the one to protect what the progenitors left behind, you need to know yourself. Be able to be honest with yourself. Especially with the things that are hard to look at.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it was a very interesting puzzle.
You didn't find Burnham trying to give you some last second 2 episodes before the end development of her character and where she's coming from?
Yeah.
Helpful?
Yeah. No, it didn't do much.
No.
It didn't do much for me.
No.
We did get a reference to the inner light with the tech that was putting her into the mindscape or whatever.
Yeah.
Nucleon beams, that what we said? That was the inner light thing.
Yeah, but there was no satellite with a flute inside.
No, she should have got a flute.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Oh man, the archive should just do that. And here's your complimentary flute.
I don't play, learn.
Yeah. Every time this happens, you get a free flute.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Historically, that's what's happened before, so we must continue the tradition.
Mm-hmm.
So Breen show up, Breen threaten the archive. The archive's like, oh, we handled this before, and then they're like,
That they don't.
yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah, we don't handle it
didn't
at all.
listen to my slightly stern words.
We got to have. She said we had an oubliette, and we did nothing.
No.
We did nothing at all.
You know what they should have done? They should have been like, hey, Breen are attacking, we're short people. Go down here to the oubliette and free this man. He will help you.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
And then we just pull somebody cool at a time from past.
Yeah.
Like that super soldier in that one TNG episode that would break transporter beams and bounce off things.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Why not him?
There's got to be some
I mean,
immortal.
he's pretty old by now, but
Whatever. There's got to be some immortal characters from Star Trek history that could live in their oubliette.
That'd be so cool.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
If you destroy the archive, it won't just be the Federation coming after you. It'll be other Breen too, as revenge for your dishonor.
With the Progenitors' power, we will not worry.
But you don't have it yet.
Moll's counteracting the leader, and he's just letting it happen. You know? It's like
This lady's on the bridge for some reason. She's on the bridge.
everything's floating inside that ship too. I was just like, what happens when shit starts going down? Does it all crash?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hopefully. But yeah, she called him out on some shit. She's like, nah, you just you killed him. He left because you didn't want to be here. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. We all saw that.
Everybody's super loyal to this guy who was on he was on docking bay duty. Everybody's super loyal to him.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, they also didn't like the fact that
I get the impression that everyone thought of him at the start. I felt like they were going for, everyone thinks of him as the nepo baby that just got the VP job or whatever because his dad owns the company, and now they're all like, yeah, for the psyop.
Yeah. When the priorchy or whatever he pulled out the gun, I was just like, somebody else should know. I can do that too.
Yeah. And they did.
Oh no, she had to do it because they were just not going to
Well, he did pull out a gun on the guy when he was going to kill Moll, and then she ended up stealing his staff.
But he left because of you.
Primarch, don't. How dare you!
Nell just stood around like, what the fuck? And she's like,
it's like, I'm your leader now.
The guy who's dead.
Yeah. I'm your leader now.
You all believe my story, right?
Yeah.
I can bring him back
I
to
totally
life?
said that I can do this.
Yeah.
And still have offered nothing of substance to that effect.
Yeah. Everything that I said that would work is actually on that ship, and we need to bargain it. So Burnham got the directions of where to go, but she gave up the technology. What happened to never giving in terrorist demands?
Well, apparently she has some extra clue that she got from Headbook.
Yeah, well, that extra clue is just how to pass through a force field or some sort.
Yeah.
Nobody else will figure it out.
It's the Konami code. You gotta put that in first.
Never got to go to Bajor. Not Bajor. Beta Z.
No.
Lame.
No.
One of my thoughts, Fred. I want to know how I am feeling emotionally, because I can't tell.
Numb.
Final. Yes. So no. Hey, next week's episode's gonna be great because Frakes directs it.
That could be fun.
Yeah. Or it could be bad. I mean, he does have a track record. And I'm not even counting Sub Rosa.
You heard your captain. Get to it.
Damage report!
I'm losing lateral thrusters.
Damages reported on decks 5, 14, and 18.
They're firing again.
Fire back and hold steady!
Final thought, Chris.
This episode was kind of lame. The last few episodes...
Not like books.
The last few episodes of Discovery have been non-offensive, but also not terribly interesting. And I feel like this might be just my perspective on Discovery creeping in, because like I said, there were elements of this that were cool and I feel like weren't executed well. I think other Star Trek shows would execute them more interestingly. And I don't know. The story of Discovery has been missed opportunities.
I felt that they should have had a much bigger action scene of Doom.
Oh right, they had when the Breen were running along, it was just Doom. They brought up their body cam footage, and it's just Doom.
Yeah,
it was incredible.
There's more of that down here, you gelatinous assholes.
I would have loved to have seen way more action than just running around gunning it out in this library. That would have been fun. And then watching the destruction of the books and be like, shouldn't these be protected?
What could the archivist do? There's all these people from different cultures. Surely someone's gonna show up with a cool fucking lance or something.
How hard would it be to beam them down to your little jail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Yeah. It's so simple.
Anything.
Yeah. Anything.
Instead of just relying on two dudes from
What
Discovery.
are you throwing at them? It's a box of tribbles. Anything. Something interesting. But to me that was a point where you could have entertained me a bit more with an action sequence. Because what do we get? A little camp footage? I want to see Book kick some fucking ass.
Yeah.
guy got shot. He comes in, he's like, oh. I'm like, I didn't really see that because it was first person cam shot. Yeah. Yeah, not a memorable episode for me other than, hey, there were books and a Klingon chick who was annoying, but I kind of like her. Well, as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week when we watch Freaks.
Yay.